I'm Coach Julian Assibey, and I've got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote.
SLT Nation, welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right, we are reaching out in our communities and we're finding rising stars who are doing big things and accomplishing big dreams. And today we're gonna give y'all some of that Afro beats on the side. Yeah, we're gonna give y'all some of that juju on the beat. Let's go. We got them, ladies and gentlemen, straight out of Nebraska, cornhuskers, 15 years in the coaching game, dual sport athlete back in his day, but recently nominated and announced as one of the top 50 most impactful assistant coaches in Division I by Silver Waves. This dude, he is making waves in the game. We got him, ladies and gentlemen, Julian Assibey. Welcome to the show, sir. How you doing, man?
Man, thanks, man. Wow, that intro is fire, man. I got goosebumps listening to you right there.
Oh man, you know we've been plotting on this one all weekend. We was kicking it with Juju up in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So we've been hype on this one for a minute, man. But welcome to the show, Julian. We're gonna get to your story in just one second, but y'all know what time it is. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, the OG, all things Louisiana. Put your L's up because Mr. Yeet is in the building, and I'm rocking alongside my brother from another mother, the better half of the logo, the quiet storm. Shh. Head coach KT. Kev, how you feeling today, man?
B. Jones, I'm feeling a lot better than I did yesterday, man. And the fact that we got Coach on right here, man. Let's turn up in Nebraska, man. Let's go.
It's a process, KT. Let's just make sure we stay hydrated, get our rest, and we gonna bounce back.
Oh, hydration is not gonna be a problem after this show, so don't worry about that, B. Let's go.
Hey, check this out before we get to Coach Assibey's amazing story, because I'm telling y'all, this one is a good one. We got some gems we gonna drop on y'all here today. We gotta pay the bills, so check this out. If this is your first time watching the show, Kevin, I don't think we've been in Nebraska before.
No, we haven't.
I know we flirted and played around in the Big 10 a little bit, but the Big 12, but we ain't mess. It's the Big 10. It's the Big 10, right? Nebraska. Yeah, I said it right the first time, but we ain't never been in Nebraska. So check this out, Cornhusker Nation. We need y'all to do us a huge favor. On the count of 3, we ain't asking for no money, even though if you want to send it to us, go ahead, Playboy. But what we need you to do is we need you to help us to make this show go viral, and the only way you can do that is on the count of 3. We need you to smash that subscribe button, click that like button, and share this out to as many of your family and friends that you think are good people and want to hear a good story. Can y'all do that for us? I'm talking to you right now, watching the camera. Juju, can you folks do that for us?
Oh, they got you. They got you.
Here we go, Nebraska. I like that red and white combo anyway. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. That's right, we don't do fans, we don't do followers, we do straight family around here. So if you smash that subscribe button, throw us a fire emoji in the chat, let us know you're out there so we can properly introduce you to the Sports Life Talk family. And without further ado, Juju on that beat. Juju, I don't know, man. I might break out into something I don't know by the end of this episode. But Julian, are you ready for the Sports Life Talk initiation?
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, B. Jones, a quick story. Nebraska is the reason why I actually became a Florida fan.
Oh, you were scared of Tommy Frazier?
No. Tommy Frazier, man, there was like 15 Gators trying to tackle that dude at one time, and everybody was bouncing off. I felt so sorry for Florida that time. And my favorite color was blue, so I was like, man, I'm rocking with Florida. So Nebraska and Tommy Frazier, it's y'all fault.
Kevin, I'm gonna say something that says more about you than it does Nebraska. Just want to say that.
Well, hey, man, at least we won 3 national championships in my lifetime. All right. That wasn't a knock at Nebraska at all. That was a knock at B. Jones. Let me clear that up. Nebraska, don't get. Well, you want to get in the comments and talk to me? Feel free, because we need the clicks. All right, Coach. To initiate you into the SLT family, you got to give us your top 5 music artists.
Oh, top 5. It's real simple. First of all, foremost, Michael Jackson. Oh, you got to go with the King of Pop. You have to go with the King of Pop. Growing up in California, you got to go with Snoop. Snoop. You got to go with Snoop. The Voice, Whitney Houston. You got to go with Whitney. Okay. Kirk Franklin. Okay. You got to bounce with it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Got to come to church now. With Kirk.
Hey, yo, you with me?
Hey, JP. And then my last, Boys to Men. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Julian, man, we did a live show last week. And I'm just telling you this just for fun, man. We had this little game we played called One Gotta Go. I know you've probably seen those all over the internet. The One Gotta Go was Drew Hill, Boys to Men, New Edition, and who was the last one, KT? Jodeci. Who's going for you? Boys to Men was instant lock for me. That was not even up to negotiation.
Oh my goodness. It might be Jodeci.
No, Juju. You almost got put off the show. The lights almost went out. Only one you can put out is Drew Hill.
Yes.
Nah, Julian, we can't throw Jodeci off, man. We got Drew Hill got to go, man. But hey, I can see you're a Drew Hill fan. Okay, so we go.
Hey, Drew Hill is dope though, so we can't hate on him.
They came really real quick, but it's okay.
All right, KVT, what you giving, man? What you giving, Julian?
All right, Juju, we like to rank everybody's top 5, and the highest you can get is 5. But there's no way I'm going to give you less than 5, brother, man. We kicked it, Friday in Chicago. We family. But your top 5 was dope as hell anyway. So,
super dope.
D. Jones, we're going to give him, 15 years of experience?
15 in the game.
Give him 15 for his top 5, man.
Let's go.
Now, what is that song by Boys and Men? Water Runs Dry. We can't give out any more dings because the show is going to end because we ain't got the sponsorship, right? We got to be careful. All right, so who is your favorite superhero and why?
All right, now this one, I had to think about this one for a minute, but it might throw you guys off. I don't know if you're ready for this one. Okay, so I'll tell you the backstory after I tell you. So Captain Planet. Okay.
No, we've had Captain Planet. You the second person.
Planet.
It's a Captain Planet because, growing up in West Africa, okay, cartoon only came on 2 days a week. And when it came on, it was only Captain Planet we were watching for 30 minutes. 30 minutes we were around that TV. Only came on 2 days a week. So that was the only cartoon I got to watch as a kid. So Captain Planet got a little special place in my heart. You know what I mean?
It would in my heart too.
You know what I'm saying?
But if y'all notice, back then all the cartoons, they were drawn the same way, so it was kind of crazy. But Captain Planet was a truth. Good superhero music. What would your theme song be?
Theme song? Oh, T.I. Bring Him Out. You know,
bring them out. Bring them out. Bring them out.
It's hard
now,
to
Coach,
yell.
Yeah. I'm a little disappointed, only because I had this one song stuck in my head. Your last name was Assibey, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that "Hey Baby," that song was popping in my head. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
So I was like, man,
earlier was
I see that. So I was hoping you would with that one. But T.I. Bring Him Out. We listened to that about 4 times on the road too. All right. So if you could shadow anyone for a week and learn from them, they could be either dead or alive. Who would it be and why?
That's an easy one for me, man. Kobe Jelly Bean Bryant. I'm being that Lakers fan, man, just to shadow that man and just to understand the way he thought, you know what I mean, and how he approached life. I think it would have been, it's sad that we lost him so soon, man, but that would have been definitely somebody that I would love to shadow and really gain that perspective in life, And
not only that, Juju, if he'd have still been alive, just think how big that would have been for the women's game.
The things that he was doing, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And the trajectory that he had invested in us. Yeah, man.
Nobody would have been able to touch Gigi. Gigi was going to be the truth at UConn. So yeah,
I would have called. I would have called though. I would have called.
You would have recruited her. You would have recruited me.
You know what I'm saying?
You'd have had to.
You got to shoot your shot now. You never know.
All right. So what is something that basketball has taught you that you can use when you're not on the court?
Oh my goodness, basketball has taught me a lot. You know what I mean, and how to work with others. How to come together with a group of people that you don't know. You know what I mean? When you get on a team, you have 4 players on the floor. 12 to 15 players on the team that you have to work with every day in a specific skill. And I mean, that's a life skill right there. That's when you go to work, any job you're going to have, you're going to work with other people. So it teaches you how to like deal with others that don't either not raised the same, didn't come up the same, but you got to figure out how to literally navigate life. And I think it's one of the big things that I've learned from basketball.
All right. So B and I, we're going to produce a movie centered around you. The one thing we're missing is a lead actor. Who should we get to play you in the story of your life?
Oh, man, my man Tay Diggs.
Hey,
my man Tay Diggs, now. Come on. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a box hit. You know what I'm saying?
That was perfect. Because I was in my head, I was trying to think of actors, and Tay Diggs, I don't know why I didn't think of him, but that's a real dope one. All right, Coach. So when we come to Nebraska to check y'all out, and y'all know we will take a road trip, it's proven. What is that one food spot that we got to go to that gets your stamp of approval?
No, so now I'm a big breakfast guy.
Me too.
I like to start the day off right. You know what I mean? There's a little spot called Good Evans. Okay, Good Evans. And now they don't play anything small. Your plate comes, the pancake might be as big as the table. You know what I'm saying? But they come with it. Like, you get that the portion sizes for your money is respect, and the food is, they do it right. But Good Evans, if you come to Lincoln, we going to Good Evans. We're going to start the day off right.
Can y'all take recruits to that spot or?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. They already know our name. We coming through every time.
What's the 𝐤𝐸𝐸 special, man? What I'm getting when I walk through there?
Oh no, I go. I'm a big, you know what I mean? I'm a big biscuits and gravy fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Nebraska. We like our biscuits and gravy. Put that little sausage gravy on there.
It's unstoppable. It's undefeated. It's undefeated.
That's how we roll it.
B, he had me at pancake the size of the table. Goodness.
Julian, he gonna be looking around like, what a SportsLifeTalk crew? They supposed to be at the game. I got their credentials up. We back in the hotel.
Still food coma.
We're gonna make it there eventually. We definitely going to that place, though, BJ. We might bump this trip up. Yeah, we gotta move them up.
Come on.
All right. So if you hit that subscribe button or thinking about doing so, please do. Leave us your top 5 music artists, your theme song, and your favorite superhero in the comments. And finally, go to our website, yougotnext.com, to learn more about us and the rest of our You Got Next family members. Now, allow me to reintroduce our newest play cousin, Juju Assibey, baby, to the show. So B Jones, go ahead and take it over, brother.
Julian, man, you know what? I'm in love with this show. When we get the storyline that we kind of gonna roll with, everybody has a unique story. But when we call everybody a superhero around here, when you come on our show and become part of the SportsLifeTalk family, we personally just think all of you coaches are superheroes, especially after the cardio that I had to endure over the weekend. Y'all have no earthly idea what a 13-hour 12 to 15 game stretch looks like. It is unreal. You think that all you do is, hey, you get to sit around watching basketball. Yeah, and sometimes it ain't good basketball. So it is. Sometimes it's great basketball, but sometimes it ain't. So, man, you guys are superheroes, but your story even goes deeper. Your story goes deeper from the little kid that comes out of West Africa, which is a superhero story of its own. But let's take it back to West Africa, man. Let's take it back to the beginning in your days growing up. And when did you finally get the opportunity to start playing sports and basketball and fall in love with the game?
Yeah, man. Basketball didn't come into my life till later. You know what I mean? As a kid growing up in Ghana, soccer was our thing. You know what I mean? That's all we knew. Soccer was our thing. I thought I was going to be the next Pele. You know what I'm saying? Coming up. And in 1992, man, my parents decided that it was time for us to move to the States. And right when I got here, in that front end of the Michael Jordan 3-peat, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That 3-peat. And so, a kid that barely watched TV, because in Ghana we don't have it like that. You turn on the TV and Michael flying through the air doing
I wanna be like Mike everywhere.
Like Mike, you know what I'm saying? The Gatorade commercials, and I'm going, what is this? Right? And so, I'm watching the playoffs. Mike does his thing, give him the little thing with Portland, and I'm like, I want to try this. Right? You want to try this, and then going up. So right with game over, man, I picked up the ball, head out to the backyard. You know what I mean? I start shooting on top of my garage. Like, we didn't even have a hoop yet because my parents didn't even know nothing about basketball. You know what I mean? They don't know nothing about it. I'm shooting on top of my garage, going down to the park, and growing up in Southern California, you make your name at the park, not in the gym. You go to the park, and that's where you make your name. I fell in love with the game, the competitiveness, the camaraderie with the brotherhood, at the park and all that, and it all that's how it started, and that's where it went.
Man, so from a little kid in Ghana, you got that. Now, is it viewed like when somebody comes from Africa to America, is that viewed like, hey, man, we so happy y'all got out? That's how it was. I come from Shreveport, Louisiana. When I hit the streets, everybody like, man, hey, do good, brother. Represent us everywhere you go. But in some places they look kind of down on you, like you're a sellout if you leave the streets. You know what I'm saying? So how did Ghana leave? Send y'all off?
Oh no, man, they're so proud. They're proud. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get an opportunity, you know what I mean? When you're from a different country, we don't, you know what I mean? You have different perspective, right? And we have a lot of faults in America, but also we have opportunities. And that's not afforded everywhere. And so, like, right now, I get to call myself a basketball coach, right?
Crazy, huh?
You know what I'm saying? And people in Ghana are like, what? Like, that's a profession? That's something that you get to do. So, like, they're proud, man. And when you go and you do things, you know what I mean? It shows that, like, Ghanaians we got a place here, and we're doing big things. You know what I mean? So they show much love, show a lot of love.
Well, that's absolutely phenomenal. Did you ever imagine when you started playing basketball, the little kid throwing the ball up on the roof, did you ever imagine it would take you all across the country to see some amazing talent from coast to coast, from sea to shining sea? I mean, that's the national anthem, but that is really, truly the dream that you are living, man. Basketball is taking you to a lot of different programs, from the mountains to the swamp. Man, you've seen it all. And when I say swamp, he was at Florida. When I say mountains, he was at Colorado. So, man, tell us a little bit about your coaching journey and what made you decide to become a coach?
Nah, man, people pour into, when you're a basketball coach, you get to pour into people, right? You get to pour into people. Yes, the game is what it is, but, like, you literally get to breathe life into people and believe in them. And I've had some amazing coaches that believed in me. You know what I mean? And I was a kid from Africa that just tried to learn this game, and I had a coach, Coach John Henry at William Penn University, that, like, used to call me, you know what I mean? He called me. He just had his little born baby. He be calling me at night. I could hear the baby crying in the back. He trying to build a relationship with me so I can come to Iowa and play basketball for him. You know what I mean? And for somebody to take time out of their day when they got a kid that they need to be dad to, it showed me a lot. It showed me, showed me love. And so then I was like, man, I got to play, and I wanted to do the same thing. I wanted to give people opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Because basketball is such a great resource to give opportunity to. Yes, you get education and all that stuff, but it takes you to places that you can never imagine. I mean, we're getting ready to go to Greece at the end of the month. You know what I'm saying? Like, and because of this game called basketball. So it gives me an opportunity to do that. My coaching career has been amazing. I started as a volunteer assistant at a Division II school in Denver.
Come on, don't tell them. We got to get to that in just a second.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been awesome. It's been awesome. It gives you, basketball's great. You know what I mean?
I'm just teasing with you, man. You can tell it. But so it's funny you talked about the guy over the phone with his family, because it's not one article. It's not one picture. It's not one social media profile that your name is associated with in which you don't put your family first. Now, everybody want to go on Twitter and put family. We family here. This is fam. But, bro, everybody who know Julian, they know your family's name. They know your kid's name. Why is family so important to you, man?
Man, because that's your foundation. That's who you are. that's your representation. You know, one of the things my dad taught me is that like your family, when they go out, they're a representation of you. You know what I'm saying? And so everybody's going to know who my family is because that's who I am. You know what I mean? Everything about me. And you know, again, coming from Ghana, man, like, you know, they always say the old adage, it takes a village. Man, we got a lot of family. You know what I mean? Your aunt, your uncle, that's not even your uncle, is your uncle. You know what I'm saying? So like that's how we move, and that's how we make impact in life. You know what I'm saying? You build family, your friends become family, and then now they can go out and build more people, and you build one big circle. And I think at the end of the day, that's how we come together as human beings, is building family across the board. You know,
so you're going to look at me, you're going to look at that camera and all of America and all of the young ladies out of the country that's watching this, that's thinking about Nebraska. Are you telling me that Nebraska is a family-oriented, a family-centric type environment?
Absolutely. And here's the secret. Literally, it's so much of a family that when I first got here, I stayed in my boss's basement for a month. You know what I'm saying? She had me living at the crib, right? Because she's not gonna let me go ahead. She's like, nah, you don't need to go stay at the hotel that the school got for you and all that stuff. No, you're gonna stay at the house. We're gonna have dinner with my family. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna be integrated into our family. And I mean, when we say family, it's not a buzzword. It's real talk.
That's real talk. So let's talk about the career for a second, man, because I noticed something that startled me for a second. You was already an assistant coach, but then it looks as though in 2015 or it might have been 2014, you took a video coordinator job. And to me, and I don't know, y'all, I'm a baby in this thing, but to me, isn't that kind of, you had to humble yourself and take a little bit of a step back a little bit and come off the sidelines and become a video coordinator? Now, what? I mean, is that Ghana, you know, that kind of like, hey, I'm humble, I'm gonna do what it takes to survive type mentality, or what is that? What does one get that type of audacity, that type of courage and faith to literally go to a video coordinator? What's the adage? Take 2 steps back to take 3 steps forward, or whatever that is, dude. Like, you are living proof of that. Man. Tell us a little bit about that decision.
No. And the thing is that, you know, again, it comes back to family, right? And like I was starting to say earlier, so Linda Lappy, who was the head coach at Metro State, gave me a chance to start my career. You know what I mean? They hired me on as a volunteer assistant. And then when she became the head coach at University of Colorado, I've already left, and I was an assistant. I was doing my thing. And when she called and said, man, I need you to be a part of my program. I need you to be a part of my team. I need you to be a part of my family. But the only position I have is a video coordinator. And once you're in with me, we always in. If you need me, I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, she needed me, and I said, if that's what I need to do, and you calling me because you want me to be a part, I'm coming.
Man, you went off the sideline to the video coordinator, but you know what? The bounce back is real, ladies and gentlemen. What is it, Kevin? The setup. What is the setup for? I don't know. I butchered this quote. Anyway,
you're trying to say something for a major comeback. That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah. I can't remember. It's like the step up for a setup or something. Set up for a step up or something like that. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. You live in proof of that, man. So let's take the last question, because the word on the street is you a bad boy, man. Every time you touch a program, it's like you sprinkle a little of that hoodoo on it, man. A little of that juju sauce on that thing. No. You go to Florida, they make the tournament. You go to this school, all of a sudden it's a turnaround program, man. You had a lot of success. So tell us, what is it like being coached by Julian Assibey?
A lot of passion, a lot of love, a lot of support. You know what I'm saying? Again, I said it like the beginning. People poured into me. You know what I mean? People poured into me and believed in me. And so when you get an opportunity for me to coach you, that's what I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you everything I got. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you came here because you want somebody to believe in you and help you get better. And when you get with me, that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help the program move forward, right? I'm not here to hype Coach Julian. I'm here to move the program forward. I'm here to help those young ladies become young women. You know what I'm saying? And if you ever talk to me, if you have any conversation with me, the 3 most important people in my life, okay, and why I am who I am, is my mother, my grandma, and my wife. Okay, truly strong, independent women. And we all know, man, when you have a strong, independent woman in your life, it's going to set you straight. And so I get an opportunity to help build strong, independent women using the resource called basketball. You know what I mean? And so, and that's why I feel like, the programs that I've been a part of, when you help a woman find their confidence, it's sky's the limit.
Well, man, I ain't finna let you get away with being the fun coach this whole show. I ain't finna let you get away with all that energy and everybody like, man, I think I'm finna check out Nebraska. By the way, Coach Julian on this thing sounded, because I don't know. Kevin, he was a soccer star. He told, I didn't know that. He the one said he played soccer. He was also a track and field at William Penn. So I don't know, man. It sounds like it's a lot of cardio in your life. If I come play with Julian Assibey, am I running till I'm throwing up, Julian? Come on, tell the truth now.
No, we gonna get after it. We gonna get after it now. You know what I'm saying? I might be the smallest I'm the shortest 5'9" post coach you've ever met, but we gonna get after it because we like to get in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? We get in them trenches, and you gotta run. You gotta run down 90 feet, man. You gotta get all the way down to the paint and run all the way back. Get that rebound, and I still want you to get to the rim. You know what I mean? And so we're going to get up and down a little bit, but you need some passion and some love if you want to do that.
Hey, it sounds like it's a lot of running in y'all future for all y'all future cornhuskers. That was a real coach speak way of saying, yeah, day one, it's cardio only. All right, Coach. All right, Coach, welcome to the championship rounds. This is the part of the show with KT and now we put the gloves on. We do a little bit of sparring, and you are now officially calling all the shots. Now, have you ever played a game called Would You Rather? Or maybe it called This or That. Have you ever played one of those? All right. Well, this is our version of Would You Rather on steroids. So the rules are very simple. Nebraska, all my new SLT family members that just joined with us. Both KT and I are going to make a pitch to coach. We got 3 rounds. Whoever coach likes the most on that pitch, he's going to accept that host gains a point. The first host to get 2 points or the best out of 3 will win this episode's game of championship rounds. And I am number 1. 2 is not a winner, and 3 nobody remembers. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm on top right now, and I'm gonna let KT have it. Now, funny quick story. I butchered that song about 4 episodes ago. Y'all go back and watch it if you want a good laugh. But here we go. Round number 1. All right, Coach Julian Assibey. Would you rather be a part of hiring a grad assistant that has no history of winning, no coaching history whatsoever? You are part of hiring this individual. They go on to get multiple rings, and they come back and say, hey, I wouldn't be this person I am if Julian Assibey didn't let me sleep in his basement for a month. Or
okay, B, that was a good one. Would you rather coach a player that you recruited that no one gave a chance, who makes it to the Basketball Hall of Fame, and in their speech tells you they wouldn't be there without you?
That's a tough one, but I'm gonna have to go with the GA.
Mentorship. My guy's about mentorship. All right.
You put his life story in the question. How could I beat that? Come on, man. That should be against the rules. I'm gonna talk to the producers after this show. That was a good one, B. Jones.
All right, here we go. All right. Would you rather have the Julian Assibey coaching camp where you get to go over to Ghana, you get to spread basketball, and you basically you just try to recruit other coaches and give them the information so that they can learn and love the game of basketball, or
travel the world hosting your own food show on ESPNW, where you and the Nebraska coaching staff interview other college coaches in the towns that they coach in?
The mouth of the South, baby.
This dude here is none of that was on the script. That's ridiculous. Let's go, B. Jones. That's a great job, man. That's a great job. Where's this coming from? I'm like, where's this coming from? I don't even see it on the script.
It's only 2 words I need you to say, Kevin, but I'm gonna let you hold on to them for a few.
I got 2 words to say to you, but this is Coach Juju's show, and I want to keep it appropriate. So let's keep on moving. Let's go.
You owe me an apology.
No, I don't. You talk at this man's heartstrings for 2 questions.
Julian, he's stupid, man. Hey, all right, here we go. Round number 3. All right, Julian, we having too much fun. All right, for round number 3, we do something fun, though, man. We take it off of the script. We take it off of the words. We take it to the sneaky game. Kevin and I are big-time sneakerheads. As a matter of fact, we go live every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Part of that live show, I drop a pair of sneakers because, I love sneakers. So we talk about life, fashion, and everything. So I'm always talking sneakers. And so we said we're gonna check your sneakerhead game, all right? So what we're gonna do is, on the count of 3, we need you to say, hold that sneaker. And before the show, Kevin and I both personally picked a pair of sneakers out of our collection that we thought that you would like and that would resonate with you well, okay?
All right.
So here we go. I'm gonna count down to 3, and all I need you to say is hold that sneaker. You got it?
Got it.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Hold that sneaker. Whoa! Whoa! I'm gonna have to go, Kev.
No!
Thank you.
That's the 11s, baby.
Thank you for giving me one, Nebraska. I needed that.
I respect the game, baby, but I'm gonna have to go, Kev.
All right. Well, don't matter because I won anyway. It still fit. You know what I'm saying? I lost a little weight going out there to Chicago, walking around all day, but it still fit. Y'all can check that out. Coach, I'm gonna put this in your luggage when we get to Nebraska so we can get that thing past the metal detectors, as KT would always say. All right, Coach, the title of the show is Sports Life Talks. You got next. We all rocking with you at Assibey on Twitter. And everybody probably loving Coach right now. We love your energy, man, but you got to tell us what does the future hold for you. So in your own words, man, if you was putting your vision board out there for the next 5, 10, 15 years, what can we expect to come down the pipeline for Julian Assibey?
Me sitting right here in this office, right? Sitting right here in this office, putting Nebraska on the map, you know what I mean? Sitting in the Final Four, you know what I mean? And shouting out my family, you know what I mean? As we cut nets down. That's the vision. You know what I'm saying? That's the vision. That's the plan. You know what I mean? We're home. You know what I mean? My wife is from here. So if we can set these roots right here and build this program into a national power, that's the plan I have.
Well, normally I talk a little bit about coaching staffs and stuff like that, but I want to ask you, let's talk a little bit about Nebraska basketball because we got the big end up on the screen. Kevin mentioned how dominant the Cornhuskers was in the yesteryear. So let's talk a little bit about the basketball side of this thing. When we come, after we get finished eating our good Evans and we sitting on that sideline with our bellies full, and we have an insatiable thirst for some good basketball. What are we going to see out of this Nebraska Cornhusker women's basketball team when y'all hit the court that night?
Yeah, man, we play hard, we play fast, and we play together, right? You know what I mean? We've got some really amazing young women that can do some things. Jazz Shelley, who's a 5th-year senior for us, she a bucket. Straight up bucket. You know what I'm saying? Australian kid. We got a post player that's with second team all Big Ten. That owns that paint. You know what I'm saying? She loves that physicality. She want to hit you hard. And then we got kids that just love to play the game of basketball. We got kids that love to play the game of basketball, and you're going to see it in the passion on the sideline because our head coach, she gets after it. Coach Amy Williams, I mean, I think is one of the most underrated coaches in the country. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of the reasons why I decided to come to Nebraska because I want people to know that lady can coach some basketball, and she needs to get the respect that she deserves. But our staff is great. We get after it. We're passionate, and we love hard.
All right, so when we come down there, you got to tell her, let's use her basement, man. We need somewhere to stay. So,
hey, man,
we family too.
Hey,
she gonna be like, no.
It's set up, baby. It's set up. It's a good spot. It's a good spot.
All right, Coach, you have any shout outs you want to give?
No, just a couple. You know what I mean? Just a couple. Obviously, I want to thank my parents for the opportunity. You know what I mean? For bringing us into this country so that we can. I literally get to sit in the office and coach basketball and say, I'm a basketball coach. I would never have that opportunity if it wasn't for them. You know what I'm saying? My wife, who's been my rock. I mean, like you said, 15 years. Just finished my 16th season in this game. You know what I'm saying? She's moved. She's gone east, west, south, all over with me. She's been rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? And you need a support like that if you're going to do this business. And so I give a shout out to her and my kids, and then obviously all the coaches that have taken a chance on me, has given me an opportunity to do what I love and be able to give something back to the world, to the community of basketball. I'm much appreciated.
All right, Coach. So this is a part of the show where you get a chance to call the person that you think should have next. Tell them, hey, I got a chance to rock with B. Jones and KT. Tell them my story. I want you to do the same thing. With that said, Coach, who are you calling out? Who should have next?
Yes, you know what I mean? And I got two people in mind. You know, my former boss, Kelly Ray Finley at the University of Florida. You know what I'm saying? Unbelievable young lady. You know what I'm saying? Bright head coach that's going to do a lot of good things. And then one of our assistant coaches, Tamisha Augustin. I mean, she's a go-getter. You know what I'm saying? I think they'll be great. So you guys got next, guys. Go get it.
Coach, you got that kind of clout? You got that kind of pull? You can get them on the show with us?
Hey, man, I'll holler. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to holler at them. Let them know that they need to get on the show because what you guys are doing for women's basketball is fantastic. Much appreciated. Love listening to the people you've brought on and everything that you guys are doing, man.
Coach, don't do that. I got to finish this thing. Don't make me lose my
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I get too excited. You know what I'm saying? I get excited. I get tired
Have me on this thing. Tear it up in a second, man. All right, Coach Finley, Coach Augustin, we got y'all. You're officially on the clock. We can't wait to have you on the program so we can hear your incredible stories, your incredible journeys. And from what I'm hearing on those two, it is very impressive. We've had our eyes on both of those coaches for a while, Coach Juju. So just know that it's a blessing that you truly said that. But Coach Julian Assibey, you got next. Man, you are pure 100% energy. You are the vibe, my guy. You are sincere. You are earnest. You about family. You doing it like you're true to it. And I respect everything you do. Anything you need from us, man, just let us know. We are coming up out of Nebraska, and we're going to be rooting for y'all. I don't care who y'all playing. Y'all could be playing the Knicks, and I'm going for the Nebraska Cornhuskers. That's how I'm down like 4 flat tires in this thing. But listen, real talk, Julian Assibey, you are extraordinary and elite. You deserve a yeet. Kevin, how good does it feel? Look at us. Look at us, man. Look at us, man. This is amazing, y'all. I don't know if y'all enjoyed that as much as I did. I had a blast. I'm hoping you had a blast because this story is absolutely incredible. We could have stretched that thing out to an hour and a half. We didn't even we just hit the crust on this man's incredible journey. So I would challenge you right now to go follow him on Twitter. Go check out his bio. This guy is absolutely incredible. He is one of the most dynamic coaches in the country. So you got a gift here today to catch a few of these gems talking about family. But check this out. Before we get out of here, listen, we ain't huge on these numbers and stuff like that. We follow for follow, but we need your support. So please go at SportsLifeTalk, all one word, any of your social media platforms. We drop content daily. We want to make sure we giving y'all gems. So please lock in with us, tap in, do what you can, help us keep this amazing momentum of 2023 up and going because we are part of the takeover and it is happening for real. And lastly, if you're sitting there, you're like, man, I wish I could be on that show. I would love to be on that show. Well, guess what? We want you to be on the show. If you got a story and you got something to say, we want you to come on the platform. So go to our website, yougotnext.com. Just type in your information. Let us know who you are, and we're going to give you an audition. We're going to reach out to you. We're going to holler at you. We're going to talk this thing through to see if we can make some time to get you on. But that's it, Kevin. I'm still the champ. Had a great show. We got a phenomenal guest. The guest coming. So if you did smash that subscribe button, this is an example of the goodness that we got for the rest of the 2023 calendar. And I swear to y'all, we got over 80 episodes that are on the books with more we are planning to record. So y'all make sure y'all lock in with us. But KT, close us out, homeboy. Let's go home.
Did you mention about 8 p.m. Central on Wednesdays? Come and check us out.
I said it earlier today in the championship rounds, but y'all are more than welcome. Please come hang out with us 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time on Wednesday nights. We go live. It's just a fun show. It's not just all about sports. It's about life. It's about relationship. We have 2 other family members, 2 other hosts that rock with us. So it's a real fun show. So I challenge everybody to come be a part of a 2-way. Not 1-way. Right now, you're listening. On Wednesday nights, it's 2-way. You can get in the chat and y'all can roast KT. You know what I'm saying? You know how I go. All right, KT.
If I know you're going to do that, I'll just finish the show out. Coach, thank you so much for rocking with us, man. Whatever you need from us, please let us know. And best believe when I show up in Nebraska, I'm wearing these. So I need that shirt. I'm going to need that shirt you got on right there, Coach.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on through. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you guys very much.
It's only one thing left to do, Coach Julian. Bring them out. Boom, 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 boom. Bring them out. Hey, SportsLifeTalk Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another, because together we are better. And keep dreaming big, because you never know, your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
She was crazy as I knew you had next, cause you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag cause you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Like Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest. In the room, podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom, you are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Like Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next is a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this.